Hello, everyone. This is Professor Chisholm, and this is week 3 overview. So I just want to make sure that you guys know what's needed. I hope everybody is well. I hope that no one's experiencing anything, that everyone's safe and everyone's doing what they need to do to get through this very surreal time right now. All right, so this week we're looking at Flexbox. Now, we will do FlexGrid if we go back into week 1. We are looking at what? We have responsive, check. We did that last week. Flexbox is this week, and then next week is CSS Grid. The typography we're not doing. That's we're going to go look at our project on week 5. And so this week, what we're doing is we are doing Flexbox. Now, there are some resources that are already here. We have complete guide. This is CSS tricks, and then we have the MDN web docs. And our last one is a visual guide to CSS. Okay, so this you can figure out which one works best for you. They're all really good resources. I found an actual even better one, and I'll share that in a second with you guys. So I do like the CSS tricks. It does it's very visual. It's colorful. I like it. And it does sort of explain everything that you need to know. Also, chapter 16 of the book that you used in GD 230 also has it. Do not bother going into FlexGrid. We will do that next week. We're just doing Flexbox this week, okay? So Flexbox, so we're looking at, so it gives you the ability to put these containers, essentially, for lack of a better word, and to be able to control how they are spaced out. So they could be spaced out evenly. They could be reversed. See, it says column reversed. You could shrink. One could be overflowed. You can change direction. So I would just go through this and take a look at what this is. And you can also go, you can do alignment. And so we're going to do a simple little exercise for this. And I've already opened up. So if we go into the actual, there's a PDF. It says download the attached PDF and follow the instructions. Upload your files to the appropriate, okay, so your directory, right? Week 3, that's where you're going to do, and you're just going to then give us a link for that. The PDF is this. So what you're going to do is you're going to create, there is going to be 3 boxes. You have 6 scenarios, for lack of a better word. And each scenario contain these same 3 boxes, okay? So these scenarios contain the same 3 boxes. And then you're going to follow this, wrap each example in a section tag. So each area of your coding is going to be in a section tag. And then, so each scenario is going to be in a section tag. And so obviously you're going to have div tags, right, to be able to delineate between them all, correct? Yes, okay. And so then these are the different examples / scenarios that you're going to do. So the first one, each box, same width, let content determine height. These first 2 are going to sort of look the same, and I'm going to show you an example of it, okay? So that you're going to have, there's the 6 little scenarios / examples that you're going to do. It's all going to be in one HTML file. And let's see if I can find my example. There's that. That's the CSS. So let's look at, all right, so it's going to look something like this, all right? So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now the last 2 are you're just adjusting the columns. So it's from box 1 to 3 and then 3 to 1. So they look the same, and actually the first 2 sort of look the same as well, because we don't have anything that's forcing it. If you look at the example, it says same, well, that number 2, but it says determined by height. It says each box same width, let content determine height, but you'll see that they're going to be looking the same. All right, so we have that. So let's look at that for a second. So here you go. This is essentially what it's going to look like. Though I realize there's an issue with the fourth one. There's supposed to be gaps in between here. I haven't figured that out yet. I was just looking at that, but I haven't gotten it. So I got it all basically shaped up, but we have to have, if you read the fourth example, there's supposed to be sort of padding in between these, right? There is sort of at the end, but it's not. We also have to have it in between. So let's just quickly take a look at what the, where's my brackets? So you're going to have essentially an index page, and you're going to, again, each of these, remember, has to be in a section. So this is number 1, and there's containers, and there's box 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's the first one. And then there's the second one. Everything's contained. So 1, 2, 3. And you go down. Section 3, container 1, 2, 3. Now notice the boxes change numbers because you're going to need to control these in your CSS. So notice that this is for the first one, it's box 1, 2, 3. And then it's 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, okay, etc., until you get to the 6th one. And then you go into your style, and this is where the flexbox comes into play, okay? Display, and then flex start. And so this is where your flexbox is going to come into play. Now, I did find a fun site that you guys might want to play around with. It's called Flexbox Froggy, a game. Okay, I'm just a child at heart, okay? So flexboxfroggy.com, and it talks about all the different, gives you a sort of a visual way of doing Flexbox. So I highly recommend you guys playing with this. I thought it was cute, and it does explain it. So have fun with it. Again, flexboxfroggy.com. It is a fun way to do this, okay? So ultimately, you want your Flexboxes to look like, let me show it to you one more time. It's going to look like that. So it's going to be one index page. So one index page, and it's going to have the 6 examples shown on it, okay? Guys, have fun. Have fun. If you have problems, reach out to me. I'll be happy to set up a conference, show you a little bit more. You have the resources between your books, chapter 16. You have the 3 resources that are linked in the assignment. And then you have the Flexbox Froggy game to boot. So, all right. Have fun. And if you, as I said, if you need anything, let me know. Please let me know. I'm going to be happy to work with you. I need to know how you're being impacted. It's strange times right now, but just communicate. Let me know. I'm happy to help work with you guys. So just let me know what's going on, guys. I do care. I just want everybody to be safe, and I want everybody to be healthy as well. Okay? All right, guys. Have a productive week. Do great things.